All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my stream. I'm DC. You can find me on Blue Sky under DC Lasair and Twitch and YouTube. Same name. Go to dclasair.com to find all the things about me. And that's powered by Doris. Use my affiliate link to go up over there. They are a new link in bio site. Please check them out. I think they're very good. And if you like what you see and you want to sign up for Doris Pro, you can use the discount code DC Lasair to get 3% off for 3 months. And I do get a little of that subscription back, so it's another way to support me. Yay. And hello, Brian. Hello, JD Lady. Welcome on in. Good to see you. So today, panel lining. Yay. I poke markers at bits, and we see if it adds to the effect or not. It'll be a good time. Then tomorrow will be video games. I'm not sure what I'm playing yet. I kind of want to start saving Rivals for off stream, mainly for my hands. Playing 2 hours in a row is a little much, but you know I can handle a few matches in less time. That's better for my hands. You can relate, yeah. Hey, Faison, welcome on in. Good to see you. So I'll still be playing Rivals. It'll be mostly off stream though, or maybe with friends. I'll see if I can join and I'll play a few matches and then be like, I'm out. Oh dear, my headphones have now just uncharged. Oh well, that's okay. Take them out. Don't really need them in today. Okay. So tomorrow will be video game something. Friday will be Tech Friday. Getting quite a few topics to talk about. We're going to talk about Pebble Watches. Elgato Control Center. OBSBot released new webcams. And Roll20 and Demiplane integration. So those are up for Tech Friday. So come on by on Friday to see that. Both you and Urban Bohemian mentioned Soul Leveling recently. Got me back to it. Finished up Season 1, started Season 2. Yay! Such a good show. I'm waiting for the dubs to come out. So episode, I can't remember. Episode 4, the dub version is coming out this Saturday, I believe. And it's just a thing where I got used to the dub voices. Oh, you know what I found on Crunchyroll? Is that in Season 1, every episode is dubbed, but you have to go off that menu where it says next episode, blah, blah, blah. If you go off that menu, back to the list and find the episode order, you can find the dubbed version if that's what you want. But it doesn't, but at some point it stops. And not that there's, well, too late now, right? So if you run into that again with Crunchyroll, it still might be there. We did talk yesterday about how Crunchyroll is not a great video player. Excellent for anime, bad UX experience. Yeah, so, and I'm sure the subtitled version is great as well. Like with Space Battleship Yamato, I can only watch that subtitled because I'm used to the Japanese voices. That's why I kind of started with a subtitle, and then I got used to the voices. And I'm like, okay, now it just sounds weird if I switch. Going to watch MDZS, animation or live adaptation, but sign off until I read the books. Yeah. Ooh. And I did start in on. I'm never sure how to. I don't remember how to pronounce the maker. Uh, Fryren. I think it's Fryren. I don't know. I'll have to watch it again. And I got into episode 2, and episode 1 had tears in my eyes. Episode 2 had tears in my eyes. I mean, it's really excellent, but dang it, anime, I need you to slow down on the emotions. Uh, it's really, really good, though. It's fantastic. Hey, Leaf, welcome on in. And let's see, what else was there? Thought something else hit my eye. Let me double check. Nope, whatever it is, don't see it. Okay, worry about that later. All right. So today, going to try panel lining. Oh boy, that'll be some fun. I just have the legs and waist done. Waist is mostly done, I think. Then we'll worry about connecting them whenever we get to that. So gonna go over there and try some panel lining. Boop. All right, hello over here. How y'all doing? Uh, Work calls, lurk time. Well, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate lurks. All right, so we're gonna start the legs. We'll do a little bit on the inside here. And I have this this fine edge set. And I was considering trying this. It's a slightly off white, but I think I will I think we'll try a bit with the black. And then in another set I have this gray that I want to try as well. What one was it? Yeah, this gray here, I think I want to try as well. So we'll try the fine tip, see how well that goes. Drop markers, don't mind me. We got black and this gray. I have my tools to get rid of ink that goes overboard. So we got regular eraser, and it was a set of erasers by Pentex. So I got, or sorry, not Pentex. That's different entirely. Pentel, Pentex. Wow. So I got a bunch of eraser tips, but I got various sizes of erasers. there. And I also got toothpicks. Yay. For other sections. And, just got a whole thing of them. All right. Get my work lurking. Excellent. My headlamp on. So I can pretend to see what I'm doing. All right. And now I just got to find a good line. Oh, there are some lines right there that I can try filling in. Okay, there's little dots there. Mm, all right. Let's see. Trying to find a good spot that isn't going to flow into. Okay, we'll start down here. Good line right in there. Oh, and there's some lines on the leg too. Okay. So let's start with the line tip. And where'd that go? Right. Um, wait, is that a cap on the? Oh, I see. That thing goes in there. And do we kind of prime it? Or, hmm, interesting. All right, what about this one? Oh, looks like I got some ink down in there. Okay. Okay, we got a little bit in there. Oh, that kind of worked. Okay. Now we just clean it off. Trying to avoid, getting rubbing alcohol out. Okay, that worked. Yeah, it was a little too rough with the eraser, but that's okay. I made a line. All right. Now that I kind of understand how the marker works. Do a little dab right there. And let it flow down. Make gravity my friend. Actually, let's redo this line a bit. There's just not enough here. Oh, okay. I think I'm getting a good flow of ink now. I think I just need to prime the pen a little more. All right. I'm making a mess. Maybe I need to let it dry a little bit before I remove some of the ink. You kind of already see some of that detail there, right here and here, popping out a little more. Just don't look at it too closely. All right, a bit messy, but Not completely terrible. All right, where else can we put this? Oh, there's a little tiny bit. Oh dear, that went a bit everywhere. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. I know it's Wednesday. What's rough? I had tacos yesterday, so I'm doing all right. Oh, I got comics. I should show those. I'll save those for tomorrow or maybe after the break. Okay. Get rid of some of this extra ink here. Still getting used to the how much pressure I need to apply. All right, I'm gonna get a piece of paper towel and damp it slightly. I'll be right back. All right, so learning the ink flow is the big thing here. such tiny lines and a lot of ink just sort of comes for the ride. I gotta get in a little edge here, being a little tricky. All right. It's an experience. One I am experiencing. Okay. A little rough there. If I can just get rid of that. But you can kind of see what's going on. If I hold it up to the camera, see what kind of where it pulled up a bit there. Yeah. But it does make it pop a little bit more. Especially if you don't hold it close and look at all the disaster lines I've made. All right. Then let's go for what if I did this? What video didn't tell me is that these don't function like a regular marker does. You load up the plastic in here with the paint, and then you kind of press down on it to release the paint. No one told me that. They said you just kind of dot it, right? And the ink flows. Well, if you want ink to come out, you actually have to press down a little bit. Go, yeah, you just dab and it works. With this marker, not true. All right, let's see if I can clean some of this up. Yeah, it isn't quite as simple as just taking the markers out and dabbing, which a lot of the video tutorials I saw would have you believe. Or they just don't mention the step because they, don't consider it a step and just go, "Oh yeah, this is obvious." Well, it's helpful if you tell people each little detail like that, especially about the markers, how the markers function. Almost got. There's a lot more work, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. I'll be happier. Okay, there's little tiny dots here. I think, see how the gray goes. I probably should have done this in the reverse. There we go. And did the black for the little dots right here. Oh, I went way far field with that. But here and right there. That's not at all the effect I was hoping for. Eraser is actually helping. No, it's probably really hard to see. It is getting rid of some of that excess. But I do have one small gray dot right there. So yay. If I can do that again. Just a little boop. Yeah. Trying to get down what a little boop feels like is a little tricky. And that's just going to take practice. So you shade over, then rub away what's not in the recess. Yep. That is the process. Well, that worked on one side. Have to try the other side again. And this is just me trying to avoid using rubbing alcohol, but I don't know. Definitely not gonna use the fire method. Um, yeah, because the panel lines are all sort of recessed in. That's where you apply the ink. The eraser does work rather well. Just gotta make sure to wipe away the bits. And maybe not put my sweaty thumb over ink spots. They haven't quite dried yet. Looks so rough down here. Okay, let's try this again. I think I'm gonna leave that. Let's try. Yeah. And then, oh, I see. Try to get right in there. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Yes, the eraser is to remove the extra paint. Is using this brand here. They all came in a big set, so I have three erasers, and I have a whole bunch of what you would normally put on top of a pencil. Oh boy. Well, already marked myself. And toothpicks work out too, so I got a pile of toothpicks. These are mainly for the like the vents and the chest vents and scraping inside the vents. And pieces like that. I'm not too mad at that line though. It's not exactly what I was going for, but it looks all right. I can just do a little extra. Actually, that came out okay. All right. Well, I like that line. A little bit much up here still. Actually filled in quite nicely. And so I'm learning the ink flow of these pens. So let's see if I can get this up in here. Uh, so this line right here, probably my best one so far. The rest are a bit messy, but that's kind of okay. Oh, actually, that looks pretty good too. Okay. I'm using the dry cloth here to just get rid of I don't know what you call the eraser leftovers once they leave the eraser. The little um children bits. I don't know. I don't know what you call those. Okay, so that line I'm pretty happy with too. It's a very small line, but there. This one. Right right here. Yeah. I'm not mad at that. Oh, where did this part go? Huh. Well, um, hmm. I see. No, I don't see. Yes, I do. It was right here. Okay. Yeah, it's the same on both sides, so that little bit has got to go in there. I think I got it back in there. Oh, oh, there we go. There. I didn't lose a part after all. Okay. Mostly, I'm just trying to clean up smudges and things. All right. Oops. That didn't work at all. Let that dry a little. There's the cap. There's the cap. Mm, sorry, I'm doing a lot of concentrating and not much talking. I talk a little more here. That didn't help me at all, did it? Nope. That just took away everything I was trying to do. All right. Oh, nope. We still got a little bit of it in there. Okay. Some vigorous rubbing. Okay, I'm not exactly mad at that. Okay. More vigorous rubbing. That'll probably be an emote someday. Vigorous rubbing. I'll show you the gray I did. Right. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Right there. Gray. Yeah. And these are like little details, right? If you hold it back, if you're looking at it from a distance, it's all right. And then close up. Suppose that's a lot of detail work too, right? That you see more mistakes close up. I also want to do a knobs emote. Just have it be 4 knobs in a row, like on a Stream Deck Plus, because that'd be funny too. But yes, vigorous rubbing pays dividends. No time for a break already? Okay. Let's see here. Well, there are some lines I am good with. Others I'm a little with, but that's okay. That's why I'm starting with the inside of the leg. Um, I won't see it quite as much. I think some of these down here we're going to try a little red, just to make that stand out a little bit. So we'll probably do that after the break. But yeah, this is an interesting process. Now, I could be using rubbing alcohol and probably having an easier time of it, but I'd rather not deal with the smell. Yeah, I can work on refining that a little bit. Yeah, some of these actually turned out okay. Okay, so I'll do side by side. You can kind of see this one here pops just a little more than this one. This one. Oh, thanks, Rex. Getting into practice here. Or I'm sorry, this is going to be the more appropriate. If I turn it the correct way. So this one has the marker done on it. This one doesn't. You can already see some of the effects going on here just by adding a little bit of other color to the lines. All right. Take a break. I'm gonna run some ads and be right back. And a little mumble. He begins. Ancient pastry chefs of evil, transform this unleavened form into Pillsbury, the ever baking. And with that, he
Yep. I mean, it's useless from us, but give yourself inspiration for that. That was
Yeah.
It's amazing.
see if I can.
Behold, blood orange.
Does anyone else hear Latin chanting, or is that just me?
Mhm.
No, I
thought
think
they were,
everybody
yeah,
does.
but yeah.
This where all the great stuff gets baked that you love.
I mean, I do enjoy getting baked,
Dope
but
pastries and everything you could love. All in your tummies. Yeah. All right. Now they.
I'm gonna just let DC have this. I'm gonna let him have it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Right, now about these stores, the potions, the weapons, I definitely would like to take a bit of a supermarket sweep run through what you have there. So let's, if you could just show us to that, I would very much be interested in whatever you can outfit us with. Do not like Tyrion. So yep, that is another fail.
You take 3 points of burning custard damage.
Little did you know that Tyrion actually has resistance to burning custard damage.
Specifically.
Specifically that, because of yes.
So I just see
yes.
him get sucked in a window on the top floor and disappear.
Yep,
I wouldn't be the first. Never mind. How much damage was that?
3
6,
points.
you said? 3? Thank
You know what, butterflies? I can go twice as high, so suck it. I'll see, because I'm a hatomancer, I can keep a hat on my head, even upside down. And so to activate gravity, I just, there you go. I activated gravity, and see how the hat fell off? Yeah.
Pull a wire from the pocket and kind of whisper into it to send a message to Sylvester. So you hear in your head, I don't know how things are going with Marshmallow Mathers up there, but there's demon coin offerings going down in this room. Something is definitely on the rise in the Bakers Guild. I'm going to leave this. I'll be right back with you, but keep an eye on him.
And Sylvester kind of leans to the others. Okay, he said something about gold downstairs, and then the rest of it was something cursed. I didn't hear the end of it, but something about gold and an oven downstairs in the room.
Gold in an oven.
So, I make a declarative statement, such as, Urban Bohemian is great. The council has spoken. There will be no arguing. Thank you. And there you have it. I have source, all shorts, right? Video buffer, none. Turn the audio on. Just, that's all you have to do for the shorts clone, is just make sure that you're cloning the source, and your source is whatever you named the scene that you keep your shorts in. That's a statement, eh? Where do you keep your shorts? Okay, so
I'm still a little wary. I just keep watching DC's like window. Like,
Mhm.
Right.
um,
Also, thank you as a board member of Take This and a stream
Yes.
ambassador. So
this is the 5th baking themed one shots, part of the baking anthology. It will be the last charity one shot on DC Lasair's channel, although he may be available for other things. In case you do not know, DC is a producer, streamer, moderator, and the superior
All
had
right.
oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Ask and ye shall receive.
The Hatamancy has been engaged.
So please follow
Wow.
DC on Twitter and check out the links and check out his Patreon and Ko-Fi if you would like to. If you would like this for consulting, if you would,
Yes.
for whatever reason, like this for consulting,
Production classes are A++.
I guess
This is everything I wanted.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm so happy.
you asked that earlier, and we had no clue this was happening.
all right. Well, y'all, I could have died there, but Pentagram saved me, so thank you.
You hear that, chat? He said thank you. I think you need to bring more chaos. What if you were someone who gave names to such things? Would you call this cake?
The cake boss.
I hate it here. I'm leaving.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. That's it. I'm out.
Who's gonna?
Just no.
I fear I've tainted your good name and the legacy of your show. So thank you.
Glad to have you here for those things.
Appreciate it.
I needed a good taint. So
Good night, everybody. And on that note,
and on that, first we're going to start with a simple demonstration. DC bread. DC bread. Hat, no hat. None. Hat, no hat. That concludes our demonstration. Now we'll start with the floor. Mistake for me. No! No, 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 no. Can I have my shield back, please? Thank you. The number one thing for producing a show is timing, being on time, understanding when to hit a button, that type of thing. The other thing is knowing your workflow. If there's a number two, it'd be knowing your workflow. So if it is easier for you to set up your volumes like I just showed you using the Stream Deck Plus and directly into OBS, or if it's easier to use the Wavelink software, whatever you find better, do it. It's great that there's more options, and whatever you're comfortable working with. All right, thanks for sticking around through the break, everybody. Hello. Welcome back. before we get back to panel lining, I did want to show off a couple things. Oh, Rex. Back in my day, we had to do panel lines with sewing needles and a lot of trial and error. Shakes fist at you kids with your fancy markers. Amazing. So I went to the comic book store earlier today, and issue 1 of The Question All Along the Watchtower came in. So, yay. I finally get to start catching up. Very excited. Part of the all in. And Exceptional X-Men number 5 came in as well. I gotta figure out what happened to issue 4. Probably go back there. And then I did get myself a little extra things. And I found a book that would seem to go along with my current reading about monsters and fairies and everything like that. And this is a book for people that are into role playing. Called the Herbalist Primer. It does not deal with real world plants. It is a guide, as it says on the back, a guide to real world magical plants. So the author took things from folklore and green witchcraft, occult, and science, and kind of mixed those together. And so this is for TTRPG usage, and it won't help you in any real world situation. But I found this great. This is out by Hunters Entertainment and Renegade Game Studios. You know, they do have some actual things you've heard in here, but so you might actually learn a little bit, but the first sentence in the book, for example. This book is an introductory course in herbalism designed for beginners in the craft, for fictional beginners. In fact, this book is a work of fiction created solely because of the author's incessant curiosity of natural sciences, folklore, myth, and occult, as well as her love of tabletop role playing and world building. So yeah, but it looked like a great book. Fits right in with all the other books I'm reading on, monster folklore and everything else like that right now. Then you just open this up. Picked up a game. Not that I needed another game, but, it looked great. So this is called The Hidden Isle, a tarot RPG of sorcery and adventure. I mean, look at that cover. Yeah, nice. Everything's laid out well. How many pages is this? So yeah, with the index, you're looking at about 190 pages. So compared to other games, not bad. You know, 400 page games. But nicely laid out. Things are clear. Yeah, dive more into that later. Right. Let's get back to some Gunpla. And I'll see you back over there in just a moment. All right, hello over here again. I was looking on my other monitor over there at this leg here, and just the difference between the two. It's rather nice, actually. All right. A little rough here and there, but getting better. All right, I wanted to see what a little bit of red would do. Takes a moment to get the paint out. All right. So just this little back heel here. Bit. Probably do the other side too. I don't know if I should mess with the back or not. Like, how often am I going to see this? That's not the cap. Actually, I have a smaller eraser here. Let's try this. There you go. All right. And, oh. That coming off. just a little bit back here. Not bad though. Kind of like that. Ooh. Bit of red in there. And kind of do that with the back heel, I think. There's another spot I could add couple more spots I can add some red. Where'd they go? A little bit right in. Oh. And right. And oops. Well, that was a fail. A little bit right in there. Okay. And maybe highlight that in the gray. I think it pays to let the ink dry just a little bit before applying the eraser. Otherwise, you get big smudges like I just made. Oh well. All right, we got this. And why we have rub vigorously. All right. Oh, what time is it? Oh, okay, we got lots of time. Trying to get rid of some of that excess. Oh, yeah, okay. I like that. A little cleaner, but again, looking good. Now instead of plastic shavings, I have eraser shavings everywhere. Of more vigorous rubbing. All right. Now that middle one isn't great, but edge cases are pretty good. So right here, kind of liking that. Back here, kind of liking that. That's okay. Middle there. And let's try lining the edge of this with some gray. If I can get it to it. Oh. All right. Oop, I'm not. The unsteady hand strikes again. Okay. All right. Got some ink on there. This is great. I say that red's pretty nice. I do like that. Oh, eraser. Yeah. Wait, what I was hoping would happen, but not terrible. A little bit of a highlight there. It's a little thicker. It's a little larger than I wanted, but gives me a little bit of the outline. Still have to work on it a little here. That's the idea. Okay, that's looking all right. Imagine playing with markers gets ink on your hands. Who would have thunk that one? All right. Better than I thought it would turn out. Is there are a lot of panel lines. So this is going to be a process. Right, there's all these little spots I'm seeing where I can fill in. You like the red on the, oh, I can add some red right in there. That would look good too. You see there's a bit of a glowy red bit right there, the red plastic. So having a little extra red on the outside, I think, will help that. And some of the tiny annoying decals I'm not using are red as well. Okay, right there. Then we just let the ink do its job, follow the line. Let the ink flow, let it do its thing. And I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. Still a little too wet, and it's just all gonna come right off. I don't want that. I just want to get rid of the little, the kind of the small dot that I've made with the ink. That's where it goes up over the line. Oh, I made a mess. What I like about the eraser works. Oh, we have Kitty, so we're gonna have some Kitty time here. Where are you? Hi. Yes, hi. All right, let's go over to the other side. All right. She begrudgingly accepts this treatment until she does not. Right. Back up here. JD Lady says, hi, Hannah. Rex said, kitty. Hmm? I demand my freedom by bed. Release me, deliver of food. Yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right. Calm down. Got it, got it. Okay. Go. Go, be free of me. What you doing? Oh, now it's I have to pet her. Now a word from our chairman. Exactly. Love that. Excellent. Excellent. Chairman. Great. All right. Going back over there. And we'll do some more. How much time do I have? Yeah, I got time for some more. So, see you over there. All right. So what else can I do here? Right, there's a little line dots up here and some lines I can mess with. What I'm noticing is that there isn't, sometimes there's a symmetry. Oh, I didn't want red. I wanted to do these in gray. All right, so I want that little bit in gray. Right there. There, right? There. And then, oh no, that line we'll have in black. Get some gray right in here. Painted that a little bit. That's okay. And a little tiny dot right there. Little tiny dot right there. Okay. Now I gotta remember to, as Zero would say, let it dry. And then some of this line right up here, I think I'll add some black too. There is a new Metroidvania out that I might try tomorrow if I decide to do that. The company that made Ender, I think it's Ender Lilies, made another one, but it's Ender something else, and it's like 10 years after the first one. I never played the first one, so that should be fine. And that gray looks pretty good though against the. Okay. Not bad there. All right, the toothpick point is working well for these tiny, tiny little edges. I'm trying to make that work out well. Toothpicks are your friends. Just the toothpick you use for marker, don't stick in your mouth. Or just throw them out when you're done with them. That is your safety tip for the day. Okay. And let's see here if I can show the camera what I did here. So this bit right here, we added gray to. And I think that looks pretty good. Right where my fingernail's pointing. Up there. Yeah. I like that. So I'll probably do that on the other one. On the other leg. For that bit. And oh, there we go. That worked. So what you're supposed to be able to do is just put a dot down, and the ink will just flow where it needs to go. So I kind of got that working. Yeah, there it goes. That's what I need to happen. You do a couple dots. And the ink should just flow out from there. Of course, gravity can be your friend in this as well. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, now another little dab right in there. Another dab there just to get the ink flowing. All right, we're gonna let that dry a bit. It's a mess right now, but again, vigorous rubbing will help us out. All right, what is... Got a notification from DoorDash to try They're like, try a burrito for real from this place, or real Mexican flavors, and this place is not the place you go for the real Mexican flavors. Not bad food, but yeah, there's much better places in town if you want. That's the flavor profile you're going for. Nice try, DoorDash. These for the camera shakes. But when you apply vigorous rubbing, guess what happens? That sweet spot between wet and dry to do this with. Oh, that back piece came off again. All right. Reattach that, and then it'll be time to wrap up. And thank you all for joining me for experiments in panel lining. Got a little few spots to clean up on this yet, but and the red, black, and then for comparison, there's the unpainted leg. Yeah, just the little details just sort of make it pop out a little more. I'm really happy with the red down here. I gotta apply it all around the foot now. But yeah, I'm kind of liking this. All right, I'll clean all this up later. Let me at least put my markers back. Let's see here. Oh, now which ones are which? Oh, this was the fine point, right? Okay. Red, gray. Oh, I see. Then that tucks in there. And whoop, here's my fine point. There. Where's the black? There we go. Oh, that cap's on loose. That on tight. Put it in there. And there's a slot right here. You don't know if you can see that. And then there's a tab right here. And you just connect them together. And yeah, your markers are safe for another day. Oh, all right. Join me back over there. Over there, and we'll wrap up. As soon as I get my thingy back, there we go. And boop. All right. So thank you all for joining me. Really appreciate it. Let's see who's on to send a nice little raid over to. Let's see here. Who is on? Who is on? Steven's on. Yeah, we'll go raid Steven. Playing something called Ronnie's Climb. Don't know what that is, but we'll find out together. Tomorrow will be video games. I'm looking at a new Metroidvania, as I said earlier. Or it might be a new adventure game. Or it might be the JRPG I've been wanting to play. It's only going to be one of those. I'll figure that out. And then Friday is Tech Friday, where we have a lot of topics to go over. You know, the Power Toys update. Rex, I think you said you use Power Toys. So update it, and we can go over what's new. Obsbot has new cameras. Elgato Control Center updated. Pebbles making a comeback. and the Roll20 and Demiplane integration. All right. So that's all. We'll go raid on over to Steven. Thank you all for being here. I'll be back tomorrow, 12 Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And see you all then. Stay tuned for the raid. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. Bye.